Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go! Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by Melinda's. They make a ton of different varieties of hot sauce and prioritize flavor over spice. They just came out with some new flavors, including Japanese barbecue sauce, ghost pepper hot honey, regular chili pepper hot honey, jalapeno ranch, and ghost pepper buffalo ranch. They've stocked our sauce list with 19 different hot sauces today, so we'll see which one makes it on the sandwich. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 2 freezer ends. Always happy to make a little bit more room in my freezer. We've got a couple slices of farmhouse sourdough toasted up and ready to go. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 12, butter the bread and re-roll. If you listen very closely, you can hear all of Europe crying out in joy. It's funny, I get so many comments asking why I don't butter my bread for sandwiches, and that's just something I didn't grow up with here in America. But today you get your butter. There you go. All right, re-rolling for Maine, here we go. 4, chicken salad. Got some homemade chicken salad here, consisting of chicken breast, Kewpie mayo, green onions, baby dill pickles, and Penzeys sandwich sprinkle spice blend. I enjoy chicken salad as a way to use up leftover chicken, so I'm feeling pretty good about our start. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 3, Munster. Munster is definitely a contender for most rolled cheese this season. Not that I mind, I love Munster. All right, let's roll some roughage. 5 baby bok choy and 7 tomato. I like raw bok choy because you kind of get 2 vegetables for the price of 1. The stalk is akin to a celery, and the leaves more like a romaine or a spinach. I'm happy about the crunch from the stalk since we have kind of a squishy main. All right, for the tomato, I'm going to use the world's smallest katana. There we go. Tomato's a great addition here, adding a little bit of acid. So far, this is shaping up pretty well, he says, knowing wild magic is the next roll. All right, let's hit it with a little chaos. Nat 20, I get to pick. All right, I'm picking bacon! With the tomato and the bok choy, we've got a little bit of a BLT vibe going on. All right, and last but not least, we've got our D20 hot sauce roll with hot sauces sorted from hottest to least hot. Hopefully the dice go easy on me. Here we go. All right, and it looks like we've got 5 ghost pepper buffalo ranch. All right, well, I like buffalo and I like ranch. Ghost pepper is a little bit outside of my normal spice intake. Well, that was a big squirt there. We will see how this goes. All right, let's get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together. And let's chop it in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. That doesn't look too bad. Well, even though we got hit with a pretty spicy sauce, we've got a decent amount of stuff to maybe counteract that. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah, this is a pretty tasty combination. A good mix of creaminess and vinegariness. The bacon and tomato on there is really nice. The flavor of that buffalo ranch is really nice. The heat does come in, but it's not too bad. Definitely a little stronger than I normally go, but it's not taking away from my enjoyment of the sandwich. Definitely builds as you go, but had I not hit the ghost pepper, I think I still would have hit this with a different hot sauce. Helps cut all the mayo from the chicken salad. Not a bad combination at all. Another episode in the books and another tasty sandwich to add to our RFS repertoire. I think it's pretty safe to give this one an 8.5 today, and I'm going to call it Marley's Chicken Bacon Ranch. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Come on back Friday for another episode of Roll for Sandwich.